Good morning, Facebook family. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Giving folks an opportunity to get logged in. This is my Tuesday morning inspirational moment. Tuesday wake up. Tuesday motivation. Look, I'm going to just go ahead and get on. So if you catch on late or you come on late, just restart this. Because I got to say this and I got to get going with what I got to do. Look, today I want to talk about reading your own fine print. You know, we're hard on ourselves. And a lot of times we use the lens of other people to determine us. You know, we're not our perception. We're not other people's perception. But we are our perception through other people's eyes looking at us. That is the view of who we are. And sometimes that view is one that's minuscule. It's one that, you know, we're not good enough. We still have a whole lot of work to do. There we go. Lost connection there for a minute. You know, we look at ourselves through the view of other people. Good morning, brother. We view ourselves through what other people think. And then, you know, it's not enough that we just see ourselves through other view. But then we micromanage the view of ourselves. We look at ourselves as what we could have been one day, as where we should be, but we're not. And we wake up and we see, well, all of this stuff that I should be doing right now that I'm not doing, and I'm behind. So everything is about, well, you know, I got to play catch up and I'm not good enough. We count ourselves short. We put ourselves in a bad way. Instead of realizing that, you know what, I can't look at my view so minuscule that I miss the big picture. I can't look at it so much so that I miss the big picture of what it's supposed to be, how we're supposed to be, where we're supposed to be. You know, I often hear this in church where they will say, you know, when I think about where God has brought me, and I think about where I've come from, you know, sometimes we need to just take that moment and remind ourselves of where we've come from, of how much we've done, and where we could be right now, but we're not. Because that right there will get us from looking at ourselves from the fine print. And here's the other part. The other way of keeping yourself from looking at the fine print. One, remind yourself of where you could be, that you're not. And then number two, where's your focus? See, in order to look at the fine print, you're focused in on the fine print. Stop looking at the fine print and start looking at where you're going. Focus on where you're going. It's like riding in a car. There's a windshield. There may be dirt or some obstructions on the windshield. If you focus on the windshield, then you'll miss the view of what's past the windshield. You'll miss what you're supposed to be looking at, where you're supposed to be going. And you'll end up wrecking because you're focusing on the wrong thing. Stop looking so much at the fine print of your life that you're not focused on where you're going, what you're doing with your life, how you're going to get there. This is how you get there. Number one, what have you learned new today? What are you making a point to learn today? Every day you need to read something. You need to look at something. You need to find something that's new to you, that you need to enrich your own life. Because if you don't enrich your life, stop waiting on life to just enrich it for you. You got to look past all of that. You got to say, okay, what am I looking to gain in my life today, to enrich my life, to grow myself to the next level? So what are you reading to learn every day? Number two, what are you surrounding yourself by? Places and people. Go somewhere you don't normally go. You know, it bothers me when I hear people say, I'm not a reader. You're not a reader because you don't read. Well, you know, I never go those places. You've never gone those places because you've never gone. Simply go. Make a plan. Travel. Go somewhere you've never been before. Explore outside of your neighborhood. Explore outside of your city, your state, your country. Make a plan to do things more, to go more places, because you can never exist in a place you've never been exposed to. You got to be willing to expose yourself. You got to be willing to go to those places, do those things, expose yourself. And you got to watch the people that you hang around. Because, sometimes you hang around people who ain't never been nowhere. See, if I hang around people who've never been nowhere, don't want to go nowhere, then it will be no surprise when I don't go nowhere and I don't do anything. You got to find people that are where you're trying to go, and then just hang around them. Pick up their habits, because sometimes you got to get rid of the habits you got to pick up new habits. You got to abandon some of those habits and some of those things in order to pick up new ones, because you got to make space in your life for those things. So today, I just wanted to come on real quickly and just talk to you about stop reading the fine print so much so that you miss what the big picture is. And then focus on that's in front of you. Don't get so caught up on the things on the windshield that you miss the view past it. What is your focus on? And what are you doing? Who are you hanging around? The places that you go. Don't use them as an excuse. Because you know what? You got to be your number one fan. If don't nobody else celebrate you, you got to celebrate you. Every day. All day. This is how you have to do it. Folks, this has just been my quick motivational moment. It's Tuesday. Stay tuned. I'll be doing Tuesdays and Thursdays around this time. Follow me if you don't follow me. Share this on your page. Folks, we all go through some things. We all face some stuff. But you know what? It's not about what you face. It's like you riding down the street and something comes and, a bug or something, a rock or something, or some type of debris comes and hits your windshield. It doesn't stop your view. It just attaches to your view. But you can't let that be what stops you from going. You can't let that be the things that keeps you from moving forward. It comes on there, but you know what? You got to look past it. You got to see past it. And every once in a while, you got to wipe the view. Every now and then, you got to take and you got to use your windshield wiper and brush it off. Because you can't allow that to stop your view. You can't allow that to keep you from being focused on where it is you're supposed to go and the things that you're supposed to be doing. Folks, this has been a Motivational Tuesday. I'm here to help you motivate yourself. Remember, it starts with you. And then everybody else around you, they just get to reap the benefits of the things that are happening to you. This has been another motivational moment. Follow me. Share this on your page. Let somebody know something today to inspire them, to motivate them. And folks, learn something today. Make today better than yesterday because of what you do with it. I'll see you next time. Take care and make today your best day.